Happy New Year. It's a brand new year, that means new beginnings. The start of a new year is always filled with hope and excitement. It's a time when we reflect on the past and look forward to the future. We set new goals, make resolutions, and dream of what could be. It's a chance to start fresh, to leave behind the old and embrace the new. The possibilities are endless, and the future is bright. It's a time for fresh starts. Just like the sunrise brings a new day, the new year brings new opportunities. It's a time to grow, to bloom, and to become the best version of ourselves. We can take this time to reflect on what we want to achieve and how we can make a positive impact on the world around us. God has great things in store for us. He has a plan for each of us, a plan to prosper us and not to harm us, a plan to give us hope and a future. As we step into this new year, we can trust that He is with us every step of the way. He is guiding us, leading us, and preparing us for the great things He has in store. He speaks to us through His Word. He gives us direction. He gives us hope. The Bible is filled with promises and wisdom that can guide us through any situation. As we read and meditate on His Word, we can find the strength and courage we need to face the challenges ahead. His Word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. Let's open our hearts to His guidance. Let's take time to pray, to listen, and to seek His will for our lives. When we align our hearts with His, we can experience the peace and joy that comes from knowing we are walking in His plan. Prayer is a powerful tool that connects us with God and allows us to hear His voice. Each year I like to find a verse that speaks to my heart and gives me direction for the year ahead. This verse becomes my anchor, my guide, and my source of inspiration. It helps me stay focused on what truly matters and reminds me of God's promises. This verse guides my year. It helps me stay grounded and focused on my goals. It reminds me to trust in God's plan and to keep moving forward, no matter what challenges I may face. It's a constant reminder that I am not alone and that God is with me every step of the way. It helps me focus on God's promises. It reminds me of His faithfulness and His love. It gives me hope and strength to face each day with confidence. Knowing that God is with me and that His promises are true gives me the courage to pursue my dreams and to live a life that honors Him. This year I'm drawn to a powerful verse. It's Isaiah 43:19. This verse speaks of new beginnings and the amazing things God is doing in our lives. It reminds us that God is always at work, making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. As we step into this new year, let's hold on to this promise and trust that God is doing something new and wonderful in our lives. The verse says, "See, I am doing a new thing." This powerful declaration from the book of Isaiah is a reminder that change is constant and inevitable. It speaks to the heart of transformation and renewal, encouraging us to embrace the new opportunities and experiences that life brings our way. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Just as the flowers bloom in spring and the trees bud with new life, so too do new beginnings emerge in our lives. These moments of growth and renewal are often subtle, yet they hold the promise of something greater. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. This imagery of pathways and streams symbolizes hope and guidance. Even in the most challenging and barren times, there is a path being carved out for us, a stream of life-giving water to sustain us. This verse is a powerful reminder. It calls us to trust in the process of change, and to have faith that new and wonderful things are on the horizon. The dawn of a new day brings with it endless possibilities and the chance to start afresh. God is always doing something new. In the same way that a garden flourishes with new plants and a young sapling grows into a mighty tree, our lives are constantly evolving. Each new day is a testament to the ongoing work of creation and renewal. He is always working in our lives. Whether we are aware of it or not, there is a divine presence guiding us, shaping our paths, and leading us towards our true purpose. This unseen hand is ever present, offering support and direction. Even when we can't see it, He is there. In the quiet moments of our lives, under the starry night sky, or as the first light of dawn breaks through the clouds, we can find solace in knowing that we are never alone. The light beams through the forest, illuminating our way. He is making a way for us. Each step we take, each path we follow is part of a greater journey. The footsteps in the sand and the trails through the forest are symbols of our personal journeys, guided by a higher power. Embrace the new things that come your way, for they are part of the divine plan. This verse is about hope. It's about God's faithfulness. He is telling us to look for the new things He is doing. He is making a way where there seems to be no way. He is bringing life to dry and difficult places, just like He can bring water to the desert. He can bring blessings to our lives. Section 4. Living out the promise in 2025. How can we apply this verse in 2025? In a world that is constantly changing, it can be challenging to hold on to the promises we read in the Bible. Yet these promises are timeless and relevant no matter the year. We can start by having faith. Faith is the foundation upon which we build our lives. It is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Believe that God is doing something new in your life. Every day is a new opportunity to witness His work. Even when circumstances seem bleak, trust that He is orchestrating something beautiful. Be open to new opportunities. Sometimes, the path God lays out for us is different from what we expect. Embrace the unexpected and be willing to follow where He leads. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Growth often happens when we are willing to take risks and venture into the unknown. Trust that God is with you every step of the way. Trust that He is guiding your steps. Even when the path is unclear, have confidence that He is leading you towards His purpose for your life. Remember, He is making a way even when you can't see it. In moments of doubt, hold on to the promise that God is always at work, paving a path for you. His plans are greater than we can imagine, and His love is unfailing. Section 5. Embrace the new with faith and expectancy. As we start this new year, let's remember God's promise. He is doing a new thing. Let's have faith, be expectant, and walk in His blessings. Have a blessed and prosperous year.